Certain vegetables, including mushrooms, asparagus, spinach, and cauliflower, contain moderate amounts of purines, which are naturally occurring compounds metabolized into uric acid. For most people, vegetable purines are far less likely to provoke acute gout attacks than purines from animal sources such as red meat, organ meats, or oily fish. Epidemiological studies and clinical research consistently show that while purine-rich vegetables can contribute to the total uric acid burden, they are rarely strong triggers of gout flares on their own. However, this does not mean they are entirely risk-free. Very large or frequent servings of these vegetables could increase total daily purine intake enough to tip serum urate levels in sensitive individuals, particularly when combined with other dietary or metabolic risk factors. Mushrooms, for example, contain significant purines, and consuming them in excessive amounts, such as multiple servings in one meal or frequent large portions throughout the day, can meaningfully contribute to uric acid production. Asparagus is another example. It is highly nutritious, but moderately high in purines, and while moderate intake is generally safe, consistently large servings may add to the cumulative purine load. Spinach is often highlighted because of its high oxalate content in addition to purines, which can affect kidney function and exacerbate uric acid retention in predisposed individuals. Cauliflower, while lower in oxalates, also contributes moderate purines and, if eaten in large quantities alongside other purine-rich foods, can increase total uric acid load over time. Despite these considerations, these vegetables remain highly beneficial nutritionally. They are rich sources of fiber, vitamins such as vitamin C, folate, and vitamin K, minerals, and antioxidants, all of which support general metabolic health, cardiovascular function, and immune defense. Fiber, in particular, helps with satiety and weight management, which indirectly aids uric acid control because obesity is a major risk factor for hyperuricemia and gout. The antioxidants and phytochemicals present in these vegetables also counteract oxidative stress and inflammation, offering protective effects that animal purines cannot provide. The primary caution is one of portion and frequency rather than avoidance. People prone to gout do not need to eliminate these vegetables, but should be mindful of consuming very large amounts consistently. For example, eating multiple cups of mushrooms, asparagus, or spinach every day in addition to other moderate to high purine foods could cumulatively elevate uric acid levels. Rotating vegetables, including lower purine options such as bell peppers, cucumbers, lettuce, and zucchini, can provide nutritional variety while helping to moderate total purine intake. Another point to consider is overall dietary context. Even though vegetable purines are less problematic than animal purines, their effect can be magnified when combined with high purine meats, fish, or alcohol, particularly beer. People who consume both animal purines and large quantities of these vegetables may inadvertently push their uric acid levels higher, increasing flare frequency. Attention to total dietary patterns, including hydration, moderation of alcohol, limiting sugar-sweetened beverages, and balancing purine sources, remains essential for managing gout risk effectively. Hydration is especially important when consuming purine-containing vegetables. Adequate fluid intake supports kidney clearance of uric acid and mitigates the risk of urate crystal formation in joints. Cooking methods can also make a difference. Boiling spinach or asparagus briefly and discarding the water can slightly reduce soluble purine content, though this effect is modest and should not be relied upon as the primary protective strategy. In summary, mushrooms, asparagus, spinach, cauliflower, and similar moderate purine vegetables are highly nutritious and provide significant health benefits, but very large or frequent portions could contribute to total uric acid load in gout-prone individuals. They are far less risky than animal purines, but moderation, variety, and attention to overall dietary patterns are important. Gout patients should not panic about these vegetables. Instead, they should incorporate them in sensible amounts alongside lower purine vegetables, maintain hydration, and monitor overall dietary purine exposure to maintain stable uric acid levels and reduce the likelihood of painful flares.